Hello, welcome to part 3 of Tenant Administration in Cloud Lifecycle Management. In this part, we will walk you through various options on tenant administration screen, such as entitlement packages, synchronizing users, modifying tenants and their attributes. Let's get into a live demo and see how these operations work. Let us see what are entitlement packages. On the administrative screen, we have a button called as Manage Entitlement Packages. Once a user clicks this, it will traverse to a Manage Entitlement Packages screen. On this screen, there are various options such as adding new entitlement packages, editing existing one, and deleting the same. Let us add our entitlement packages. What are entitlement packages? Entitlement packages are group of requestable offering that can be assigned to a particular tenant. Once assigned, all users under those tenant can access these requestable offerings. We can give name as demo. We can assign a company, say demo company, and give the name as demo group. The pane on the left side shows what are the different requestable offering available. We can click on them and add it as many as we want. This way, we can make these requestable offerings available for all users under Tenant Demo. We can save. Once saved, the demo package is available and shown here. Now let us see the Synchronize User option. On the top, we have a button called as Sync User. We can select a company and then go for synchronizing any user that are created on Foundation. Say we select a company called that Demo and then traverse to the user screen. On this screen, we can see there is only one user currently. Let us go back to the main page and do a sync user operation. Under Activities tab, a new activity called as Synchronize Tenant User has been generated. Once completed, we should be able to see synchronized user from Foundation into CLM. We can see the activity is completed. Let us go to Users tab. Here we can see two new users have been added from Foundation into CLM. The next topic is to see how a cloud admin can assign quota to users and tenant. Since we are already on the user screen, let us click on the edit user and see how quota can be assigned. On clicking edit button, following pop-up would appear. On this screen, we would see there are different quotas that can be allocated to the user. There is a server quota, CPU quota, memory quota, as well as the local storage. On these columns, tenant quota is also shown. A user cannot have quota which is greater than that of tenant quota. The available to allocate quota is something that if another user from tenant is using certain quota, then only part of quota will be available to the new user. The allow maximum column is something that says allow whatever available quota to the user. The user quota column is where we define how much quota should be allocated to the user. The use by user column says what part of quota has been utilized by user. Let us allocate some value to server quota. We'll first remove the allow maximum and then go to user quota and say add 10. We can now save it. It is not necessary to add quota for all the attributes. we have currently added only for server. By clicking OK, we will be saving the quota for this user. The same can be edited later on if the quota needs to be increased or decreased depending upon the requirement. If we see on Activities tab, our update user quota task has been generated and that shows as 100% completed. We can now see that quota value of 10 has been assigned to server and available to user is shown as 10. There is no utilization of resources yet, hence it is showing as 0%. Next, let us see how do we add quota to a tenant. We traverse to the tenant screen and select a tenant for the same. Let us add quota for the tenant demo. Click on tenant demo and click edit tenant. On clicking edit tenant, we would get a screen in which there is an option called as quotas. By clicking on quotas, we would get a small menu in which we can allocate the quota for the tenant. Same like users, tenant also have server, CPU, memory and local storage. Let us unselect the unlimited quota from server and allocate 20 for the tenant. An important thing to note here is the used quota column. Under used quota column, we can see value as 10. That means a user from this tenant has already been allocated a quota of 10 servers. Let us go ahead and save this value. In the Activities tab, it can be seen that a task was generated as update tenant quota and same has been completed. And on the tenant screen, we can see the tenant demo is selected and on the table here, we see that tenant has quota of 20 out of which 10 has already been allocated to one of the users. Hence the remaining quota for other users will be 10. The actual usage is 0, hence the utilization is 0. With this, we end our series for tenant administration. Thank you.